Hey y'all!
Hey, Gallivanters!
So we are outside just enjoying the nice weather as we are about to get a little more frantic in making sure we have everything we need because we are leaving in a few days to go for 6 weeks to Europe.
We are going to go back to some old favorites.
And we get to explore some new places.
So, we're actually going to be there over my birthday.
We are. So we actually planned our schedule around where she wanted to be, which was somewhere we've obviously already been, for her birthday. So we're super excited.
So, you want me to start?
Sure.
Number one, we are going to Berlin. Berlin, Germany. We actually spent a little bit of time in Munich on one of our last tours. And we didn't really care for it that much, but we hope that Berlin is a lot better, should be, has a lot of history, and we're going to try the famous currywurst.
Yes.
And doner kebab.
Yes. Yes. Super excited about Berlin because there is a ton of history there, and we hear it's just a really fun city, vibrant city now, so definitely want to go check that out. After Berlin, we go down to Vienna. Which we've never been to. We actually haven't been to Austria except for to drive through it from Venice to Munich, I think, is when we drove through it.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah, so we're definitely excited to try the food out and just soak up a little history there as well.
Yes.
And then after Vienna,
we're going to, let me see if I can get this right because I've been having a hard time with this. Rome. We have been to Rome before.
We have.
But loved it. There's still some things we want to see that we didn't get to last time.
Yeah.
So, just, again, another city full of history, architecture.
Oh,
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and some of the tours that we didn't get to do last time and some other things, we're just super excited. This will be, a little slower paced than our last visit because we have been there and seen the big things. So now we get to kind of enjoy the neighborhoods more and just be a little more leisurely trip. So
we're try some more of the food. We didn't get to try a lot of it last time.
Yes.
So
yeah. So and we rented an apartment this time, so it should be a lot of fun.
Yes.
After Rome, we go to her favorite place so far, which is Florence.
Yay! I love Florence. I love Florence.
Yeah, so Florence is definitely a favorite for both of us, and that we'll be there for a week, and over that week will be Tracy's birthday, so we'll be celebrating that. And while we're there, because we are there for a week, we're actually going to take, we know for sure, 1-day trip, but we've got a second and possibly a third one that we may take. So the 1-day trip, for sure.
Pisa. Mm-hmm. You got to see the Leaning Tower. So we are making a day trip. It's not too far from Florence, so we're going to make a day trip and go see the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yep. The second, maybe, leaning towards yes, is San Marino, which is actually a very small state, one of the oldest one I think that still exists from the old, small fiefdoms and kingdoms.
4 AD
or something. So that would be really, really interesting. And then a third one would just be somewhere in Tuscany. We've been a couple of places. We may go back to one, or we may go somewhere different. We don't know. It really just depends on what we feel like while we're in Florence.
Yes.
And leave that one a little loose.
Yes. And while you're in Italy, regardless, you have to get some gelato.
Oh, yes.
You have to get the gelato.
Have to get gelato.
So then our next one will be Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
Barcelona, Spain. We have not been to Spain at all.
No.
So looking very forward to that. Excited about that. We've researched. We've read a lot about it. So we'll see. We got to hit up some of those tapas bars.
Yes, definitely tapas bars and the markets, and should be a lot of fun. So Barcelona, and then from Barcelona we go to Madrid. So again, since we haven't been to Spain, we obviously haven't ever been to Madrid. So we're super excited about that. Just always love exploring new places and new cultures, and so you guys don't know this, but when we were in Germany last time, this one took 4 years of German. So I thought, okay, it'll be okay. We're driving through here. We're, going to restaurants. She can at least get the gist of it. No, didn't work like that. But I did take a few years of Spanish, so I feel pretty confident that we'll at least get by.
We'll see.
While we're in Spain.
We'll see, because when we were in Germany, I actually met up with my German teacher.
She did.
That taught me in high school, because he lives in Germany now teaching English.
Yeah.
And he told me not to feel bad, because I didn't really know anything, because he still struggles to speak in German, and he lives there. So, anyway,
True story.
We'll see how good this one does.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So after Madrid,
then we hit Paris.
Paris again, yes.
Yes, going back to Paris. Paris is a beautiful city.
Absolutely.
Beautiful city. We struggled a little bit.
Yeah.
With and we found out that it was actually the area we were staying in.
Yeah.
We struggled a little bit with the Parisians and the language barrier there. Good thing for Google Translate.
Yeah.
But this time we're staying in a little different area
We're staying in the Marais district.
which
Yeah.
may be a little more,
Yeah.
not touristy per se, but
We just think it'll be better. The other
Yeah.
place we stayed was a little further out, definitely not touristy.
off
and
the beaten path.
Yeah, so it was our first trip there. We just didn't know, and so that's where we stayed. So looking forward to staying in a little more lively area, I think.
And the macarons.
Yes. Well, all the food.
Yes, all the food.
All the food. The butter, the cheese.
Yeah. She's all about the cheese.
And our final place.
One of our favorite places, besides Ireland. But we're not going to Ireland this trip.
No. We're going to London.
London.
And so we will actually be in London for a week, and I am sure we will have some side trips. We don't know for sure where yet. We're leaving that a little open-ended as well. Possibility we may meet up with some folks while we're there. So
that's why you have to stay tuned.
absolutely. Some other vloggers you guys may know. We're trying to figure out schedules there. We've been to the Cotswolds before, but it's a possibility for us to go back there. We know we're going to go up to Camden and do the Camden Market. There's Brighton. There's quite a few places we might go, but we just don't have that part nailed down. But we for sure will be in the UK for a week.
Yes.
So we are super excited about this trip. We actually fly out of Indianapolis on a Friday night, and we're going to end up spending the night in New York for a night. So it's just a airport hotel stay, because our flight leaves, I think it leaves at 6:55 a.m. on Saturday, and we could
early for us.
That's pretty early, and we obviously couldn't get a flight from Indy to New York in time to make that flight on Saturday morning, and we're using some points and miles for that flight. We actually are flying Virgin Atlantic, which we've never flown before. Yep. We've heard some great things, so we're super excited about that, and
we might have some video on that.
Yes, we'll definitely have some travel day videos. So New York to London, and then again we spend the night in London Saturday night because of the scheduling. And we've never actually taken a daytime flight to Europe. Everything's been nighttime, so it's been a little different trying to work the schedules out. So we end up spending Saturday night in London.
Yep.
And then we leave early Sunday morning and head to Berlin.
And then that's where it really begins.
Yes. So super excited. We will definitely make sure and keep you guys updated as we go through the process of finalizing everything, getting packed, and our travel days.
And remember, we're giving you the lowdown because you're so special.
That's right.
So you got to stay tuned.
That's right. And if you guys have, not only if there's stuff you want to see, you want us to film or show, if you guys have suggestions on things to do, places to eat, and any of the places we mentioned, please let us know. We love getting suggestions from people who've been there. Obviously, there's quite a few places on our list this time that we've never been. Please let us know if there's anywhere that you guys suggest we go. And also, don't forget to hit the like button
Hit subscribe.
and hit the notification button
Ding it on.
so you'll know when the next videos come out. Again, like I said, leave comments, and if you have want any more information, travel tips, resources, we've got all of that over at our blog at gallivantinggals.com.
And until next time,
Live your best life.
see ya.
Bye, y'all.